All right, maybe you've been to class or maybe you've already watched the video that teaches you how to incorporate quotation marks into your sentences. If you haven't seen that, you can go back and watch that, or if you haven't learned it yet, or maybe you've forgotten how to do it, or just need a little cheat sheet, you can go back and watch that. This video is specifically going to tell you sometimes question marks or exclamation points fall inside your quotation marks and sometimes they fall outside of your quotation marks. This is going to tell you when those things will happen. First of all, I should say that if you ever have a comma at the end of a line and then your quotation marks, or a period and then your quotation marks, that's the way it is. Let me show you. Your commas and your periods will never come outside. Look down at this line here. I kind of wrote this out of order, but here's the end of your sentence, blah, 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 two. Okay, period, and then your quotation marks. You are never, ever, ever going to have quotation marks and then a period. So if I erase this period and wrote it out there, that will never, 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 never happen. So don't write your periods on the outside of your quotation mark. Commas are the same way. So here's a comma right there. And the comma will always be inside the quotation mark. She said, well, she was going to go to the store too, comma, he said. So he's telling us the story. She said she's going to, he said. I keep pushing my finger the wrong way because the mirroring on this is backwards. Okay, so if you're going to continue the sentence, you would write a comma here and not a period, but still the comma comes inside the quotation mark. The comma is not going to come outside your quotation marks. Okay, so periods and commas always fall within quotation marks. Now, here's where people get confused, is with question marks and exclamation points. When do they come inside the quotation marks and when do they come outside of the quotation marks? So look at the first example. Did he say I'm going to the store? All right, now, is this person, the person saying this, let's say I'm saying this. Let's say I talk to my husband and I'm talking about my son and I ask my husband, did he say I'm going to the store? Because I didn't hear what my son said. All right. In that case, I'm the one asking the question. My son didn't say, I'm going to the store as he walked out the door. Now, my son said, I'm going to the store. My son just told us he was going to the store. I'm the one asking the question. So I say, did he say I'm going to the store? When this person, it's hard to put this into words. If the whole thing is a question, then the question mark goes on the outside. The question part of the sentence is right here. This is the question. Did he say? That's the question. Okay? This is not in the quotation marks. And so your question mark is also not in the quotation mark. Okay? Let's look at the next one. He said, why are you sad? Okay? This part is not asking a question. It's just saying he said. Here's the question. Why are you sad? So the question mark goes inside the quotation marks with the part of the question. Why are you sad? Okay? Does that make sense? This one is not a question. I'm going to the store. But did he say is the question. So both of those go on the outside of the quotation marks. This one, the question is inside. Why are you sad? So the question mark goes with the question, which is inside the quotation marks. Okay, let's skip over the middle because we did that already. The next one says, did she say I hate you? Okay, now this one, we could have put a question mark at the end of this because this person is asking a question, but we already had an exclamation point. This is what the person said. I hate you. That's what she said. Okay, so that goes on the inside right here. Now, I guess you could put a question mark on the outside here. I would have to look that up and see if you would need two things at once. I just wouldn't. I would leave it off. I might have to look that up. Okay. And then this last one says, she said, not right now. Now, probably when she said it, she said, not right now. And this person is angry. She said, not right now. Like, again, like every time I try to ask her a question, she said, not right now. And so this person is upset. The person who's saying she said is upset. So like if I tell my husband that I've been trying to get my daughter's attention, and she keeps saying, not right now, not right now, not right now, I would be upset. And I would say, she said not right now. Like, I can't believe she said that to me. That would be me being upset, but it's not the person speaking here that's being upset. So in that case, these words are not spoken in an upset manner. The whole thing is spoken in an upset manner. So the exclamation point goes on the outside. She said not right now. Okay, so the whole thing is upset. And that's why the exclamation point goes on the outside. Okay, and then again, I'm going to have to look this one up. And I will try to leave that in the description box to see whether there needs to be a question mark here or not. I'm thinking you can just say, did she say, I hate you? Because we have a very strong punctuation right here. So I would probably just leave it that way. But anyway, I'll look that up for you, and I'll try to leave it in the description box. All right. But anyway, hopefully that will show you whether the exclamation point or the question mark will come inside with just the part being quoted, if that's the question or the powerful part being spoken, then the question mark or the exclamation point goes on the inside with the part being spoken. If the whole thing is powerful or emotional, then the exclamation point goes on the outside. Or if the whole entire thing, even the stuff outside of the question, even the stuff outside of the quotation marks is a question, then the question mark goes on the outside. Okay, that's a lot of words. I'm like stumbling over my sentences here. Okay, so hopefully that helps you guys. If it doesn't, just let me know and I'll try to find you guys some other better explanation of that. Okay, talk to you later. See you in class.